Your liver is doing over 500 jobs right now, and most people are making it work 3 times harder than it should be. Here's the part nobody talks about. By the time you feel the damage, it's already been going on for years. But here's the good news. Your body has been dropping hints the whole time. And once you know what to look for, turning it around is surprisingly straightforward. The problem. Think about a kitchen sponge. Use it every day, never rinse it properly, and eventually it stops absorbing anything. It just spreads the mess around. That's exactly what happens to your liver when it gets overloaded. Your liver is your body's master filtration system. It converts waste, breaks down fats, balances hormones, and processes everything you eat, drink, and breathe in. It's running 24/7. But here's where it gets interesting. Modern life is relentless on the liver. We're talking processed foods, refined seed oils, packaged snacks loaded with preservatives, over-the-counter medications taken too freely, alcohol, environmental pollutants, and on top of all of that, chronic stress, poor sleep, barely any movement. When I look at the research on this, what stands out to me is how many patients come in with symptoms that seem completely unrelated. Fatigue, skin issues, stubborn weight, and at the root of it is a liver that's simply overworked. And the tricky part? The liver doesn't hurt when it's struggling. It doesn't send you a sharp pain signal like your knee does. Instead, it whispers through your skin, through your hair, through your energy levels. So let's talk about those whispers, because most people are completely missing them. The warning signs. Here's what a stressed liver actually looks like from the outside. Unexplained skin changes, dark patches, premature graying, persistent dull skin. The liver regulates heat and metabolism, and when it's overloaded, that excess shows up on your skin first. Weight loss resistance. You're eating right, you're exercising, but the scale isn't moving. The liver is responsible for breaking down fat. If it's congested, fat metabolism slows down dramatically. Chronic fatigue. Not just tired after a long day tired. We mean waking up exhausted, dragging through the afternoon, needing caffeine just to function. The liver stores and processes iron and glycogen, your body's fuel reserves. A struggling liver means a struggling energy supply. Yellow-tinted eyes or skin. This is a more advanced sign called jaundice, and it means the liver isn't processing bilirubin properly. Don't ignore this one. Other signals to watch. Dark urine, loss of appetite, bloating, easy bruising, high triglyceride levels, skin that itches for no clear reason, food sensitivities that seem to come out of nowhere, and pale or unusually discolored stools. Here's how I explain this to my patients. The liver is like a really loyal coworker who never complains. It just works harder and harder until one day, it can't hide the strain anymore. And this is the part that most people completely miss. Anger and chronic stress directly affect liver function. Traditional medicine systems recognized this thousands of years ago, and modern research in psychoneuroimmunology is starting to confirm it. Emotional stress triggers inflammatory responses that the liver has to process. Every time you're chronically stressed, your liver picks up the bill. So what do you do about it? The root causes. Before we get to solutions, let's be honest about what's loading the liver down. Refined and ultra-processed foods. Cooking with low-quality refined vegetable oils. Alcohol, even in moderate amounts for some people. Pesticide residues on non-organic produce. Overuse of medications, including common pain relievers. Sleep deprivation. The liver does its deepest repair work between 1 to 3 a.m. Chronic low-grade stress. Here's the kicker. You don't have to eliminate all of these overnight, but reducing the load is exactly what allows the liver to do something remarkable: regenerate itself. The liver is one of the only organs in the human body with the capacity to fully rebuild, but only if you give it the conditions to do so. 3 science-backed liver remedies. Let's get into the 3 most effective, evidence-supported ways to actively support liver recovery. No expensive supplements required. Number 1. Fresh sugarcane juice. This one surprises people. Sugarcane juice, particularly with added ginger and lemon, is rich in antioxidants that protect liver cells from oxidative stress and help regulate bilirubin levels. It's been used clinically in some countries to support recovery from liver infections and jaundice. Have 1 glass on an empty stomach, ideally in the morning or mid-afternoon, a couple of hours after your last meal. Do this consistently for about 15 days. The effect is cumulative. Keep it fresh, avoid post-evening consumption, and skip if you have blood sugar management concerns. Number 2. Bhringraj extract. Here is where traditional herbal medicine and modern science actually line up. Bhringraj, or Eclipta alba, has been studied for its hepatoprotective properties. A peer-reviewed study found it to be more effective than milk thistle in preventing liver cell damage. Milk thistle, for context, is one of the most popular liver supplements in Western health stores, and it costs considerably more. A classical formulation called Bhringraj Asava combines Bhringraj with complementary herbs including haritaki to support liver regeneration, improve skin and hair health, both downstream markers of liver function, and reduce inflammation. Dosage: 4 teaspoons mixed with equal parts water once daily, 30 minutes after a meal. 1 bottle is typically enough for a meaningful reset. Available at most natural supplement retailers. Number 3. Kudki root powder. This is the one even most integrative medicine practitioners underuse. Kudki is a bitter, cooling herb with potent antimicrobial and anti-inflammatory properties. In published research, small doses of kudki were shown to significantly reverse liver damage in study subjects, even after exposure to liver-stressing agents. It's regularly used in clinical traditional medicine for advanced liver conditions, and it has an excellent safety profile. When I look at the research on Picrorhiza kuroa, what stands out to me is the consistency of results across multiple studies, and the fact that it works even when the liver is under significant stress. Half a teaspoon of kudki powder mixed with raw honey, taken 1 hour before breakfast, daily for 15 days. That's it. Best foods for liver health. Want to stack the benefits? These foods actively support liver function. Turmeric, anti-inflammatory, protects liver cells. Beets and carrots, stimulate bile flow and liver enzyme activity. Ginger and lemon, reduce oxidative stress. Grapes, pears, amla, Indian gooseberry, rich in antioxidants. Leafy greens, whole grains, nuts, and seeds. High fiber, supports detox pathways. 1 practical tip: soak your produce in a baking soda and water solution for 10 to 15 minutes before eating. Studies show this removes a significant percentage of pesticide residue from the surface of fruits and vegetables. Small change, real impact. Swap refined seed oils for cold-pressed alternatives like extra virgin olive oil, avocado oil, or grass-fed butter. Use cast iron cookware where possible. It eliminates exposure to non-stick chemical coatings that create low-grade toxic load. So let's bring this together. Your liver is resilient. It wants to heal, but it needs you to reduce the burden through what you eat, what you avoid, how you sleep, and how you manage stress. Add in one of these 3 remedies. Lean into liver-supportive foods, and your body will respond. When your liver is functioning well, the downstream effects are real. More energy, easier fat loss, clearer skin, better hormone balance, stronger immunity, and sharper mental focus. This isn't about chasing a detox trend. This is about giving your most hardworking organ the conditions it needs to do its job. If you found this helpful, these are the science-backed health tips, natural remedies, and liver health strategies that actually show up in clinical research. Search "how to cleanse the liver naturally," and you'll find a lot of noise. What I've tried to give you today is signal. I'm Dr. Sofia, and I'll see you in the next one.